you, Nick. Are you happy, Kate?
Yep, I'm running.
Okay, we're recording.
Mr. Brown, you're in London at the moment. Just tell us, first of all, what you think about this particular city. I know you've been shopping, you've been enjoying yourself.
Well, I've enjoyed myself shopping for my wife, who's also one of my stars on the show, and recording artist of mine. I'm really her producer, and I won't be a manager because I let Mr. Bobbitt do that. My manager, my personal manager, let him look after it. That keeps me from being so up with that. But I enjoy London. I enjoy the things that we're doing. I enjoy the shows that we're playing, who we're working for. I went to the American Embassy and it was great. I sang a pop tune over there, Georgia. And then last night I did my show. It was fantastic, and we just had a great time. And the Tower of London was unbelievable. So it's just been a great thing. England has really come forward for James Brown. They really want to know about soul, because how can soul dominate all the music? And that's what it has done. Funk has dominated the music. It makes you happy, dance. It's almost like going to a game, World Cup or something, and winning, because you come back with that energy. And that's been a whole conglomerate here in England since I've been here. And even in Europe, we did the same thing in Paris. We did real well there. Real well.
Do you think audiences differ all over the world? I mean, how is the audience maybe different here to an audience in the States, say?
Well, the States think they know, years back, the older ones, think they know James Brown, but they don't really know James Brown because they don't allow you to do the things that you really can do. Here they want to know what makes them tick, what makes us happen. So to see me in, we're very clean, very elegant, but very fancy and very funky with it, but elegant, you know what I'm saying? The European audience and the Far East, Mid-East and the Far East, they can't believe it's happening. And the American people didn't know enough about the history of it to realize it was happening. So we kind of surprised everybody, and we were right there all the time. You know, it's like a uncut diamond. You're looking at it and you say, that can't be. That's got to be a rock, you know.
Now, looking at your time over here, what's given you the most pleasure?
Most pleasure? Shopping, taking my wife shopping.
Really?
Yes.
Now, most men in England would say that's not a great way to spend a day off.
That's a great way to spend a day off with me.
Really?
And then I went to a great dentist. What's the name? The dentist we went to, Mr. Bobbitt. Do you remember her name, dear?
No, I don't. I know that she was Norwegian.
So we're good for dentists and shopping.
Very good for that. And the hotel in Dorchester was just, it's very comfortable.
So you like it here?
You know, I love everywhere I go, you know.
Everywhere you go.
But when you got the royal family is interested in what you work, the work that you do, and you're very pleased with them, American Embassy, and then I can't step out nowhere doesn't have a problem.
Can I ask you?
And I like that, because as long as I got a problem, I'm gonna be around.
So you can walk around quite freely around here, is that right? Or
No, not free.
No.
No.
So people stop you
Everywhere.
Is that a hassle?
It's a hassle if they don't.
That's when you got to start worrying.
That's right.
But people are quite nice to you here and that sort of thing?
Super nice. They're very nice. Super nice. I thank God for all of them. And I thank God for the manager of the president of our company, Mr. Copsett, who has did a fantastic job. My manager's like me breathing all over again. I think when I breathe, when I inhale, he exhales. That's how close we are.
That's a good relationship to have.
And Mr. Charles Bobbitt, who really has been a jewel in the skies. The artist is no better than his management.
Can I ask you just about the music that you're making at the moment, your latest work?
Yes.
Gut Bucket?
Gut Bucket is a song addressing the rappers, the hard rockers, or anyone that let's make a song you can take home to mom, and let's save the kids, give the kids positive identity, positive direction, so they can make it a more fruitful world, and less chaos and stuff that we're going through with. If they grow up in them, then when they get grown, they get that same thing with them, you know. When I was a little kid, I wanted to be a cowboy, so I carried that along with me as long as I could.
You've got a career which has spanned 6 decades.
That's right. 7.
Really? 53, I thought. So would that make it? No, 7. Okay, I'll say that again. You've a career that spans 7 decades.
7 decades, yes.
What changes? What would you say is the most fundamental change you've seen from when you started to now?
Well, it's from the time I started until now, it's almost identical. You know why? Because the artist can have the greatest talent in the world and can't get his records out. During those days, the artists didn't get paid. I went through a period where we got little money, but see, I made so many records. They owe me so much; it's unheard of. And my manager, he's been a writer with me, and he hasn't been a ghostwriter, but he hasn't publicized it. But he did a lot of writing with me, and I'm owed maybe $10-15 billion because I sell all over the world. I haven't got paid. Peanuts, but not really paid. He hasn't got paid.
Is it true that you are the most sampled artist of all time?
I'm the most sampled and owed more than anybody.
They're one of the same, aren't they?
Well, they are, yeah. Sample and sample is a good. SAMPLE is one good, but STAL is probably one.
But when you are sampled,
Still.
when you hear a record and you suddenly hear something that you did 10 years ago, 20 years ago, does it annoy you?
Feel good. I feel sorry for them that it took 10 years to find out what I was doing. And there's a lot of people in the States still don't know what I'm doing because it wasn't handled the way. Once Europe get into your music, then they get into you and find out what makes it tick. You don't have that all over the world.
Can I ask you about the Prince's Trust? Because I know that you were performing at the Summer Ball at Berkeley Square.
Yeah.
Clearly that means a lot to you.
It means a whole lot to me because that's the way I live. My Bible says better to give than to receive. And I could understand that when I was very, 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 very poor and down there. But I do understand how the good feeling you have when you give. And the only thing about Mr. Bobby and myself, we like to get paid so we can give a lot more because I wanted to give money even last night that couldn't make the connection like I wanted to. I want to give money other than the show. I wanted to give up some money too, but the things hadn't been handled right. He checked and, it's a little problem.
Sure. Can I just ask two more questions and that's fine. So just tell us about the concert at Berkeley Square. Did it give you a lot of enjoyment? Did you see some old friends?
Well, I saw Rod Stewart, a very good friend of mine, and I saw a new group that's doing the Drifters. I thought that was great, and I saw a lot of beautiful girls, which my wife was watching.
Watching them?
Well, yeah. When I quit watching them, then I'm no longer no good. You know, I got to watch them. It's one of those things. But I had a great time. Everything was unbelievable, and the 32nd round of silence meant a lot to me. Being able to reiterate the trouble you had here and throughout the world. The silence is the respect for the ones that are gone, the loved ones, and everywhere, all of the people that are loved ones, they are brothers and sisters because they got blood going through their veins. Because when you go to a blood bank, you only want one thing, the type of blood you need. You don't care what the religion is, whether from Mideast, Far East, Europe, or America, whatever. You want that blood. And that's what we're about. We're about the feeling, the blood. We're invoking the blood. Everybody coming back together.
Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. So the final question for me in this situation is, finally, and I think I know the answer to this, will James Brown ever stop making records?
We are contemplating that. This last album is made for the people, but I just can't believe a man can be owed as much as me and don't get paid, and it kind of takes the zing out of it. I mean, I don't need to put it in my pocket, but I need to be able to give to people. We do a lot of work. And I'm not asking anybody to loan me anything. It's mine. I just didn't get paid. And still not getting paid properly. I'm not complaining. It just hurts me. I want people to know that I want to do a lot more. And a lot more we can do. as an artist, I'm got to be one of the wealthiest men in the world because I got records from before you were born and after your babies come and even mine. I got a 5-year-old kid myself, and he'll be listening to James Brown stuff. But what it is, this is money, it's direction, money to help the poor people, and direction to guide them straight. And I want to do that. That's when I appeal to the rappers. Rappers, we got a brand new day. We got to save the kids. Music is the only way.